Hey everybody, Neil and Mia here from Enjoying the Ride, fixing to head out to our next adventure to Big Bend National Park.
Yep.
She's excited about it.
When's the drive again?
It's supposed to be about a 9-hour drive.
9-hour drive.
So anyway, let's get this adventure started.
Peace out. Hey.
Hi. We're gassed up.
So we got enough gas to reach Big Bend National Park.
Full tank.
Full tank.
Ready to go?
We're still about 300 miles.
Tank full, bladder empty.
So good for you then. We're ready to go. Head back to the road.
Roadside picnic stop to get a little shot of this here good old chicory coffee. Tasty chicory coffee recommended to me by my good buddy at work. Poor sweet Mia doesn't have the skills to pour coffee while driving down the road. So luckily a picnic area rest stop was just around the bend, so we stopped. And she's digging through every bag in this truck to figure out where her cream and sugar's at. I think she located it. Hopefully we'll be on the road again momentarily. Oh, and just an update on the temperature, it's back up to 68.
Warm.
By the time we leave and get a couple miles down the road, it'll be back down to 58. Good old Texas weather. Mia, how you like that chicory coffee?
I love it.
It's just tasty. I'm gonna get her pour her cream and sugar, and I'm just to turn these lights out and get back on the road. All right.
Just stay, one more night. I'll be by your side. We'll live for a new day. We live life the hard way, but not today. Just stay. Just stay. Just
We left San Antonio and it was like 82 degrees.
Yeah,
We
that's
drove
crazy.
for about 30-40 minutes and I looked down and it was like 64 degrees. And I swear it was like 10 minutes later, I looked down and it was 56 degrees. I was like, oh boy, here comes the cold weather.
Crazy. Well, we're enjoying our Zach Brown band.
Have a drink with me, raise your glasses to her toast, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, aperitifs that fit just right, and a really old when I see sunrise, see the love in my mother's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, you know my best love.
So we're here ready. Mr. Armstrong's driving. We're looking for a campground.
Hey Mia, holler and see if you can hear it echo.
Neil Armstrong!
Guys, we're down here at this, what's it called, Mia?
Oh shoot.
Santa Elena
Santa Elena.
Overlook. It's basically these giant cliffs, which I'm supposed to show you, where the Rio Grand River flows through. And these cliffs are insane. They are just basically giant walls. Why don't you take a look at this? Hoping you can see these big rocks behind me because they are just amazing. There's so many boulders, gigantic boulders, and it's almost like they stacked them there. Somebody just kind of had a certain pattern to put them. It's really, really cool. And this trail is surrounded on both sides by these cliffs. And so it's late in the afternoon, like 6 o'clock. So it's all in the shadow, and it's really cool down here. What you think, May? May's tired, y'all. She said she saw it up here. She thought it was getting close. It says it's a mile hike in, but I feel like I've already walked about 8 miles already. Alright, we're getting close. Okay. Good boy. Folks, this is the infamous balancing rock. It's just he right behind me.
Yes, it was.
Yes, I'm panting. It's a huge steep climb. So get a couple shots here and head back, I reckon. This is some dangerous climbing. If you're not used to climbing or hiking, such as myself. Lots of steep grades. But I'll tell you what, you make it up here.
Thank you. They said be careful.
Oh, is that what they said?
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to my channel.
All done, babe?
Huh?
All done?
Yeah. I was just gonna get one final shot up here before we make this trek down. Because
Careful. God.
maybe my last one.
Protect us. No, don't do that on you. Down there. Alright, let's head on down. Try to get back to our truck before the darkness sets in. Come on, May, we can do it. I'm just enough. Okay, May, see you at the bottom. Make you smile. And you need me. Well, we're wrapping up our journey here at Big Bend National Park. We have seen so many awesome sights, and we're wrapping it up here with the mule ears. Started off with visiting the Chisos Mountains on our initial visit, and that is a must if you ever come here, because they are just amazing. Huge, just rocky cliffs everywhere, winding roads. You gain a lot of elevation really fast because the roads are really steep and windy. Our first day also consisted of going to the Santa Elena Canyon, where the Rio Grande just cut through a giant swath in between the mountains down there, dividing United States and Mexico. It's an awesome sight. A great shot for pictures and drone footage, which we weren't able to do because my drone was not connected very well. We also went down to the Rio Grand Village, which is a really nice campground. They got a lot of trees down there. The ground looked a lot better for tents. Some of the ground was like grass, where most of the campgrounds around here is just rocky ground. But that's where we had our first nature hike up that little mountain there. Saw some awesome sights there. Saw where the I guess Mexican peasants cross the border and lay out their goods to sell, the canes and the little jewelry items. Then also we saw the Balancing Rock. Took the nature hike up there, which about killed me, but it's worth the trip. If it's not that long of a hike, it's like maybe a mile in and maybe a mile out, thereabouts. But the last quarter mile to get to Balancing Rock is pretty rough. But you actually got to do a little bit of rock climbing. But today we just kind of drove around, went to Tuff Canyon trail. Did a little bit of drone footage there. Hopefully it came out decent enough to show. But just tons of bluebonnets on the side of the road, and everybody wants to stop and take pictures of the bluebonnets. And if you're ever here and see them, you'll know why, because they're beautiful. And not just alongside the road, fields of them. You look out and it's just fields of blue. It's really nice. But I mean, everything here is nice as far as scenery. All the mountains and the cliffs and the rocks. And if you ever come here or just want to Google about Big Bend National Park, you'll see how this was formed millions of years ago from lava and just giant eruptions that happened. And this is what's left. But yeah, this is our last major stopping point, the Mule Ears. They actually have a trail where you can get a lot closer to it, but that's a long way. We're not doing that today, if ever. But we just want to stop and kind of wrap it up here before we head back to Big Houston, and just say what a wonderful time we had, and we will definitely be back in the future.
Hold you close, and all your fears that you dream of will disappear and flutter on. Whoa.